What's up, y'all? Empresario here, back at you once again in another video. I hope all is well with you today. In this video, let's discuss how you weren't supposed to survive the trap they set for you, but God. There may have been some people who don't like you for whatever reason, and this could have been family, it could have been friends, it could have even been people who you don't fully know like that, who just don't like you. So they set you up to put you in compromising situations, very hard life situations. So there may have been certain times in your life when you have felt stuck because of certain things done by the hands of other people. And it was initially very intimidating to you because you didn't really know how you were going to get yourself through that. It was a time that you really had to hold on to your faith for dear life, as it was all you had. It was all you had to rely on other than yourself and what you were capable of that you didn't even know about at the time until you had to dig your way out of their traps. They set up traps in your life for you to fall in. And they didn't expect you to make it through it. And they certainly didn't expect you to make it out of their traps, especially since they worked so hard on it. They worked so hard. They worked so long. They put in many hours, days, weeks, months just to set up this trap for you. So they thought it was inescapable. In their minds, you were not supposed to survive and escape the trap. You were supposed to stay stuck there forever. But God, see, they don't know the God you serve, the God you believe in and trust. They didn't know how powerful your God is. And they also didn't know that you are a chosen one that God loves very dearly. So they really thought your fate would be that trap they set for you, not knowing that God had other plans for you. But before you escaped, they put you through a lot. They put you through so many things that you didn't deserve, and it was all for despicable reasons. You might not realize the amount of thought, the amount of detail they put into this to keep you stuck and trapped. This person or people hated you so much. They hated you real bad. They watched you and they studied you to figure out the best way to carry out their plans against you. These people were monitoring spirits in your life who were watching you, and they saw your potential. They saw you getting somewhere they didn't want you to go. And their trap was actually semi-smart. It was pretty secure. It just wasn't God-proof. That's the part where they failed. They never factored in God, and they really didn't comprehend who you really are and who you are protected by. But you get credit for getting out of that trap too. You're very clever. You know a lot more than people realize. You are someone who naturally thinks outside the box, and that's how you got yourself out the box. You got yourself out of their evil traps. They said you would never make it out. Even other people who saw you in the trap, they weren't the ones who set the trap for you, but they saw you while you were in there. They knew it was other people who did it. Many of them saw what happened to you, but as they saw you in the trap, they thought you would never make it out either. You went through and felt the pain. You felt the humiliation. You felt the depression. The anxiety may have become so overwhelming while you were in their traps. And through all of that, you still managed to make it through, or you will if this is what's currently happening with you. They literally left you for dead. But God would not just leave you in there and just leave you hanging. He wouldn't let you stay in their traps. Because aside from you being wrongfully put in there, God has a plan for your life, and you cannot carry out that plan that God has for you if you are stuck somewhere in a trap. This person is never satisfied in their life unless they know things are hard for you, unless they know you are suffering and unhappy. This is part of the reason why they trap you, aside from jealousy, because they don't want to see you win in life, even if they know you deserve it, even if they saw you work for it. They wouldn't be able to take it. They are afraid you will go places and experience things they would never approve of, because these are things they feel like they would never be able to do, things they would never be able to accomplish. And since they feel like they can't do it, they don't want you to do it either. It was for control. They wanted to control your life. So they threw dirt on you to bury you while you were in the trap they set for you by just throwing out some false information, just straight up lies, which I made a video about. Be sure to watch that video. This person or people betrayed you in all the worst ways. They put you in a trap and they thought it was no hope for you. They thought it would be impossible for you to escape. But you are not the type of person made to be stuck in a trap. You are able to make it through almost anything because as you are making it through things, you are doing it with God. That's why their plans didn't go as planned. See, they thought you would just sit around, mope around, just cry all day, and just sit in there and stay there. They planned their plan in the way that they did because they were so sure that they had you figured out. They were so sure that they were willing to bet on it, but you are not as easy to figure out as they thought. They really wanted to limit you in every way possible. They wanted you to be homeless. They wanted you to be broke down and constantly in pain. They didn't want you to know that you are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of peace. So they're always thinking about how to stop you. It's always weighing heavily on their minds. The enemy, the devil, is always busy trying to disturb and disrupt God's people and God's work. But you disappointed those who tried to keep you trapped. The type of strength you possess and embody is unseen and unheard of. As I say all the time on this channel, you are built different. You just naturally know how to survive some of the harshest conditions without it breaking you. You can conquer certain challenging things that many other people can't, but them seeing you escape puts them in a panic. They don't know what you will say or do next because they know you are free from their drama and from their traps. They are highly bothered and disappointed in themselves for not being able to keep you where they put you and left you for dead. But you went ahead and took your power back by standing strong in your faith and your intellect. They temporarily stole your freedom. They stole your peace of mind, but you stole it right back. You had to steal your own stuff back. God allowed this to happen, and it may have left you wondering why. Like, if you're supposed to be so protected, how could this have happened to you anyway? But it's not what you think. He did allow this setback to happen to you in this way, but it was only to set you up for your biggest comeback. It was set up this way to show them that God will bring you through anything they try to do to you. You will prevail if you haven't yet, because God always prevails. Their trap didn't work, or it won't work again if you are currently still in this situation. Because God chose you to be somewhere else and be doing something else. So no evil plans will prosper, and none of the weapons formed against you will prosper either. For an exclusive personal one-on-one session with me, or to donate to me in the channel, all that information will be down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon. Peace.